Yeah. All right, I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready. It's cracking. Okay. I'm gonna put the song down. We're a little late, but work with us. Work with us. Not against us.
It's a little track. Huh? It's a little track there. It's a little emphasis.
I should be putting it up there.
Oh, yeah. It's a fit. That's a nice track. All right, ladies.
Thank you.
I'm going to go over to you. Look for it. He'll come up.
Yeah. Oh, that's it. What's up, you guys? Thank y'all for tuning in. Thank y'all for tuning in.
I spent 4 seasons in the 4 seasons. I might get offenses for no reason. Gotta pay ups and DR and PR. I call it pH balance and it's Puerto Rican. These niggas tell me I'm feeling Gucci and I'm so icy. But these niggas out there gon' make it. My color is way super.
Y'all can hear me now.
Stepped out of bed, I did a day by. I had to tip my hat at the city cop. I walk away free cause I'm insane. And when I walk the whole world, all a nigga wild. We been at this gas station, all that. We been at this gas station, all that. They don't have this bad way, all that. Tell me this nigga, bitch, we on fire. Praise to the Most High. Praise to the Most High. Praise to the Most High. Praise to the Most High.
They got some things. You see this brown thing on here?
Yes.
You put the phone there and sit it over here and make it see. That's what if you want. Okay. All right. Thank y'all for joining. Thank y'all for joining us. It is my first day. My name is Jay. We on 1690 AM The One, JMoney's Hair. And it's my first show, you know? I'm a little nervous, but I'm going to get those jitters up out of here. So I want to say what's up to y'all. I'm on the ones and twos today, so give me some praise, wish me luck. Also got a little guest here. Her name is Drea J. We're going to have her introduce herself here in a little second. I just want to first thank Dorch Boy for having me on the show last week. He invited me in last week. I was on his show, and we talked about as being spiritual, something that what does being spiritual mean to you? So that was a little bit of a deep conversation for me, you know, for my first join in, but I liked it. I really liked it a lot. So I'm just here. We want to talk about what we like to do in the technology field and things like that. So first, I want Drea to introduce herself, and then we're gonna get this show on the roll, okay? So I got Miss Drea J here. She's originally from Baton Rouge. She lived in Lincoln for a little bit, and now she's down here in Omaha, living out here with us in this chilly state of us.
Definitely. What's up, world? My name is Drea J. As she said, I'm from Baton Rouge, Louisiana. I'm here now in Omaha. A little bit on the music scene. I pretty much got my hand in a little bit of everything, but mostly if it's anything pertaining to like music, technology, and all that, I pretty much help out. I'm pretty much a low key kind of person. You'll see me pop out a little bit, and then I'll go back in my shell. I just do this because it's something that is in my blood to do. It's something that's everything in my being. So I appreciate Miss J Money for having me today, and we're gonna talk to y'all a little bit.
Awesome. Thank you for that. All right, great people doing great things out here. So as far as me, again, my name is Jay, or they call me J Money or J Money's Hair. We have a store on 22nd and St. Mary's where we sell clothes, we sell hair, we sell nails, we do nails. So come out and see us. But as of that, I did want to expand the radio just because that is something that I'm passionate about. Something that people always told me that I had a voice for. So I hope I sound good, y'all. And something that I wanted to pursue. It was a part of my dream that I always wanted to pursue. So if you are passionate about something, that's what we're here to talk about today. Pursue your dreams, things like that. We want to talk about what you guys like to do, what can you build off of to make money or help somebody out in the community. So that's what brought me here today. Just wanted to talk about what I'm passionate about, wanted to talk about what Dre is passionate about, and if anybody wants to reach out and talk about what they're passionate about, feel free to comment, and we will be looking at the comments and checking y'all out and shouting you guys out. All right. So we're going to go over to a quick little break one more time, play y'all a little bit of music, and we'll get straight into it, okay? All right.
Yeah.
So it's a power one.
What's on your mind? What's on your mind?
Yes.
Alrighty. Thank you guys. I told y'all we're gonna get straight into it, so let's get into it. Okay. All right. So again, we're talking about technology within the youth. I got Miss Drea J here. She's about to tell us about things that she does to help out our community technology-wise. So let's get right into it. So I brought you guys here today, Ms. Drea, to talk about your passion for technology.
Right.
So again, tell the people what you guys are doing or what you're doing to help the community or help yourself in technology, or what you can use help in.
Right. Definitely, I believe everything today is run by technology. If it's not technology these days, it's not right. It's a foreign language. You're talking about a book or anything else these days. So technology is something that I feel is necessary, especially between our young and old people. So basically what I do with technology is I basically learn anything that can help get my business or other people further off. So over the years, I've worked with doing things like Photoshop, creating our own mixtape covers, where we don't really have to necessarily expand out to other people. If I'm working with an artist, I basically like to create their own, whatever they want to do themselves, because it's very important for them to learn how to do things themselves. So as far as like Photoshop, recently I've got into over time mixing and mastering. I've gotten into DJing, turntables. I've gotten into just anything that I basically can do to help get what I need done for an artist. If you need it done, we're gonna figure out how to do it. Basically equipment-wise, basically I grew up in a church, so equipment-wise, you always got mic problems, you always got, pastors, especially if they're older, they don't really know about always the new equipment that's coming out these days, and especially with COVID, trying to go live and all those things are necessary now. So I remember helping my stepdad with the sound equipment, so, turning over from holding a mic to going wireless and all those things. If it's a technology issue, I'm basically going to try to figure out how to fix it.
Okay. I'm having a lot of technical problems, technical difficulties, y'all. All right, that's amazing. So you said Photoshop. So you're the type of person that take the background out of pictures and things like that?
Yes, I can. I've gotten a little rusty over time, but I'm getting back into it because I see that I need it more, especially I believe the city's little flyer. They like flyers. They like changing their backgrounds, like you said. They like the set covers. They like just the whole squad of things that, where I'm from. I'm not gonna say it's not important, but it's kind of like my opinion. People are looking for what you're doing. They want to see it. So
they want to see the work.
Yeah, definitely.
Show me the work.
Definitely.
Okay. All right. And I'm also going to throw a little curveball questions in there. So, which has nothing to do with anything. Like, it doesn't have to do with technology at all. It can just be something random, just to get you a little comfortable and, laughing and out of your little shell. And also me out of my shell. So, one curveball.
Okay.
Just to, get us talking.
Okay.
Beyonce or Rihanna? Decisions, y'all.
Oh, goodness.
Your wife over there looking like, I bet you better not pick one of those.
Musically, I guess I gotta pick Beyonce. And I'm not gonna discredit Rihanna. Rihanna's a great artist, but
really dope.
Beyonce comes from the southern aspect, Texas. Okay. So I kind of gotta be team Beyonce.
So you're relatable.
Yeah, and a lot of Beyonce music, especially the older songs when she was with Destiny's Child and all that, was relatable. Now it's a little bit more, okay, Beyonce got a new song, but
Yeah.
way back, it was like when Beyonce came out with a song, it was like, oh goodness, you know, it was fire. Nah, I'm not gonna say it's not, but you know, growing up, you heard Beyonce way more.
Yeah. You right. Okay. All right, getting back to the technology, y'all. So, what with this technology or photoshopping or DJing or engineering that you do, all of these, you know, what belts you got under, what skills you got under your belt. Y'all, I want to be more skillful. So, with all of that you have underneath your belt, what were some of the challenges that you faced?
I believe getting into everyone was a challenge that I faced because a lot of times I moved to a lot of cities based off of my work. I'm also a healthcare worker. I moved to a lot of cities traveling to help out. And when you go to different cities, they don't always have a studio. They don't always have people that are open and willing to work with you when they don't know you. They don't always have, like I said, what you need right then and there. And a lot of times, if you're the person to do it, they'll be like, oh, and you'll get, you know, notarized quicker, you'll get noticed faster because you can do it. And other people are like, you don't know how.
Exactly.
So, as far as challenges, technology is a challenge all the way around. If one thing is off, nothing else is going to work, and you got to go in and figure out what's wrong with the one thing that's not working, and it's either easy fix or it's a hard fix. So that's one of those things. It could be either or, you know, it's always challenging.
What about engineering?
Basically,
Or a little bit of engineering.
right. Basically, I got into engineering. I've done it before, but I got back into it recently. Just to be able to be comfortable in my home and not have to worry about, you know, scheduling or people not being available. Engineering is a really hard. I'm gonna say it's hard for me. I'm not gonna say it's hard for anybody else. I'm gonna say it's hard for me. Like I said, if one thing is off, then everything else is not gonna work. I just recorded a guy maybe a week or something ago, and because I didn't turn one speaker off, it echoed the whole song.
Oh no!
Right. So just simple things like that makes it hard. You want to get the right sound. You want people to happy with your work also. So and you're never really satisfied. I know for me, when I'm doing it, when I'm mixing and mastering, I'm never really satisfied. So it can be kind of like, well, I'll send it to you, but I can add some more. Like, so
it's always good to have a perfectionist on the team because if you don't have a perfectionist, you might get somebody that messes some stuff up. I like somebody to keep editing my stuff and saying, hey, do you like this? Hold on, wait, let me tweak it a little bit. What you need to tweak? Let me tweak it a little bit. There's something I need to do. All right. Go ahead and do your thing. I let them do their thing because they know what they're doing more than I do.
Definitely.
And I know it's going to sound good at the end, so you know?
Yeah, that's the hope. All
right. So, you said you turned some tables. You be DJing.
Yeah, I've DJed.
What do you DJ for?
I like to do small parties. Do I feel like I'm ready for a club night or that type of stuff? I don't know. I feel like I can wing it, but I like to do small parties because the type of music I feel like people want to hear, especially females. I always say, if you make the females happy, you made the whole party happy.
Very good.
So definitely I like to do, like I said, small parties, small birthday parties, that type of stuff, family parties. I'll come out and do it.
Definitely. Well, that's good to hear. All right. Another curveball question. A little bit throwing you off a little bit.
So, I'm not even
All right. What was the last gift that you gifted somebody?
That's a lot. The last gift that I gave somebody. Oh, I could say donuts. I brought donuts to my job. I feel like that's a gift.
Donuts for people?
Right, donuts, Krispy Kremes. I go in the morning and bring them to work.
What kind of donut you like?
I'm really either into the lemon or the regular. I don't like, growing up, I like the sprinkles and all that. Yeah. As I get older, I'm missing teeth and all that.
Ooh, cavities.
Right, yeah. So, I don't want to be indentured like some of my patients. So, yeah.
Me, I think I'm gonna go for the glazed donut. I am not a cherry cream pie type of person putting my stuff in the middle of the donut. I don't eat that stuff. It's just not, too messy, too sweet. Yeah, cavities. I'm the same type of person. I'm not good with that. That's good. That's good. Cause what kind of donut ones like?
She likes the lemon. I can tell you what she likes. She likes the lemon.
She got you on the point.
Yeah.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You're not a regular type of person. Like
She'll eat regular lemon.
Right.
That's what we got.
Nothing else, because all the other stuff is food.
Right. Exactly.
All right. Would you ever think that you would be in this type of career path, doing engineering, doing DJing, doing photoshops for people? Did you ever think that in 2020 you'll be doing this right now? Technology was your field.
Yeah. Yeah, I kind of knew. I would either sneak and do it growing up, or my mom, like I said, kept us in church, kept us singing. I was adopted, and actually my real dad was a DJ, so I feel like it's kind of one of those things that got it on us. So
it just ran in the blood.
Right, I got it on us. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I understand. For me, I feel like I thought I would be in technology. If you couldn't see it on me now, because I'm always asking people for help and all that. You gotta ask for help. I even went to school for technology, but I found that it was harder than what I thought. Maybe what I was doing was harder than what I thought. And sorry, y'all, I was coding, and I don't like coding because coding can be difficult.
Definitely.
So coding kind of turned me off, and I was like, oh, I don't like technology, no.
Right, yeah.
Because I couldn't pass the class. I couldn't get through it. I took the class 3 times, and they wouldn't pass me. I just didn't get it. It just wouldn't register. And coding wasn't my skills, but photoshopping was. Well, I couldn't get photoshopping either, but I can do all the other shebangs, type in WordPress, all of that good stuff. But now I don't have those. I don't have the skills as I thought I did, because I'm not back in school, and I didn't finish pursuing that because I guess it wasn't what I actually wanted to do after all.
I think technology is like one of those math problems for some people that it's like a math problem. So, you got something that can figure out and do it, and you got something that's like, I don't get it. It look like algebra to me. So
it looked like algebra to me, okay? It was hard geometry, okay? It was like tic-tac-toe. All right, but that's why I need y'all. That's why I'm calling you guys. Like, I called you guys. I want you guys to be here, talk about your skills, to talk about what you like to do, to tell the world what's passionate for you, what you're passionate about. So then we can start putting the money into our own community.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely.
And if all these people out here do the same thing, or they do something similar and they have a different design, why not get together, work together, bring everybody together so they can work as one?
Definitely. I agree with that. Especially here, there's so much talent, and I feel like people get looked over a lot than what they should. And so that's why I'm here. I'm here for those people that get looked over. I want to help them get looked at. So definitely.
I know. Speaking of getting looked over, I was looked over. I started my hair business in 2016 when I moved back to Omaha from Chicago. Started it in 2016, and when I was doing the hair business, I didn't get that much support until I moved into my brick and mortar. And we were talking about that outside. I didn't get that much support. So when I moved into brick and mortar, then here comes the support.
Yeah.
But I needed y'all then so I can build up to get where I'm at.
Right.
So this is me reaching out to everybody else. We need y'all now so we can get to where we are. We need those flyers.
Definitely.
We need people that know how to make websites. I have to reach out and I have to go across state just to find somebody to make me a good website. That's not fair.
Right. It's not definitely.
And I know there's people out here that got them stems.
Right. We just talked about that part actually about, by the time you get done doing everything that you need to get done, and people want to come along and support you, and it's kind of like, you kind of stuck between a rock and a hard place. It's like, well, I needed you when I was trying to reach out, you didn't want to support, and now I'm pretty much established now, so it's kind of like, we, definitely agree that we need people now. We need to come together now because, hey, when we get there, don't be trying to jump on the bandwagon, you feel me? Hey, you got the opportunity and the time now, so definitely I agree with that.
Exactly. All right. All right. So, random question again.
Okay.
So, name one Omaha artist. Name 3 Omaha artists that you know that are pretty good, that the world needs to hear. I don't want to hear no famous Omaha artist.
Okay.
I want to hear a person that's not well known in the community that we need to support.
Definitely. That's a hard one. Off the top of my head, that is a hard.
I know one.
No, you try that.
Name 3 though. I want you to give me 3 of them.
There's this one guy, I actually don't even know his name off the top of my head. I think his name may be Mozzie or something like that.
Mozzie?
Yeah, I don't know his name off the top of my head. I actually would like to look it up on Instagram.
Okay.
Give me 1 second.
Yeah.
Because I definitely want to get this young dude. Yeah, he's so far and he's so underrated at this point. Let me look up. 1 second. Let me find him. Yes, he is legit.
And when you go to that, we're going to go on a commercial break. And we'll be back. So, go ahead and do some music.
I feel so bad. I can't find him.
Well, who's your other 2?
My other 2, I'm gonna announce them after break. My other 2 will have to be, other 2 artists will have to be Jazzy B. I'm gonna give a shout out to my friend.
I haven't heard Jazzy. So, Jazzy B.
Yeah, give a shout out to how she goes. Also, let me see another artist. I'm his name Yabi.
I know Yabi.
Yeah, she's in the process. She's gonna get there eventually.
Yeah. And then we are going to talk about the work that you do with Yabi. So we're going to talk about that when we get back from break. All right.
Definitely. Alrighty.
All right. So we're going to go to break. Again, you guys are listening to 1690 AM The One. Come out and support us. Let's look at our Facebook page, YouTube, all of that. Come on with it. All right, so we're going to go to break here. I think we'll play music we wasn't supposed to play. Broadcast cannot be. What else? It's all good. You want to go back off? All right. Thank y'all. All right. So We wanted to, did you find that artist?
No, I did not find that artist. And I
No.
feel so bad too because
You might probably shout him out on your Facebook.
I know, and that's crazy too because this young guy, and I just seen him yesterday too on my I just seen him yesterday too. But hey, if I find him, I'll shout him out on my page. I'll do it.
Yeah. Well, thank y'all again for tuning in to 1690 AM The One. You are again listening to J Money with J Money's Hair Extensions. And I do have my guest, Miss Drea J here. Hello, period. So we are going to be talking about a little bit about what Miss Drea J has been working on behind the scenes. So come check her out. When I ran into her.
Definitely, yeah.
Dre, you got to tell the story about how I ran into you.
We actually met. We was working with an artist. We actually met.
It's okay. It's
You know, anybody that knows me and my surroundings know that my fiance can be a little rowdy. I'm gonna say she could be a little rowdy. She can come off a little overly strong sometimes. So that's actually how we met. I was trying to go make the peace and be the peacekeeper, so I had to figure out what happened. And after that, we definitely got off to a better start. But it
wonderful start.
Yeah, we didn't start off on a good start, and that's what's funny too. We really didn't, but we did. But
yeah,
you know, we got a spouse. You're one, so 50% was off, but we got back together. Actually,
they 100 now. Period. That's all that's said and done.
Definitely.
So, well, basically, her and her spouse
Right.
is working with an artist named Princess Yavi.
Definitely.
Queen Yavi.
Yeah, we turned to the queen, definitely.
She is the queen now. Queen Yavi. So respect the name, okay?
Right, definitely.
And because we gotta let these girls know that they ain't just princesses. You're gonna grow up to be a queen. So respect yourself first.
Definitely.
So basically, they're working with an artist, but we were working with her as well. We also do. Me and my business partner, we were her stylist.
Mm-hmm.
So we all wanted to work with her, and that's totally fine. So we all got together. We're getting her makeup, hair, things like that. Just developing an artist. That's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to help out the community.
Definitely.
So tell us how you developed this artist, if you don't mind us going into a little bit.
I actually don't mind. This artist, I felt like was a good artist. But as every artist, we got issues and areas that we needed to work on. And I didn't see her issues or areas as far as different from mine when I first started, actually. I wasn't always this person. I was a total different person if you did. You probably wouldn't even recognize me. But over time, I kind of humbled myself and became a better person. But working with this artist, you see artists that got good lyrics and got a good voice. And you see they just need some help and progression. So I came in and I was like, all right, I'm going to help you. And I'm also going to hopefully help you better yourself also. Because it's not just about music all the time. It's about self-development. Because if you can't develop yourself, you're not going to be successful in music. I'm going to tell you that right off now. People are just going to come in and use you and walk over you. So how I help this artist, basically, I just feel like she basically had to do lyrics. She basically had done most of the work herself. Yeah. She just needed some help in the areas of reaching out to other people and
finding the resources.
Right. Yeah, getting more help elsewhere. So we hooked her up with, you guys did her hair and clothes and makeup and all that. So that part was easy.
Yeah.
And trying to find her look, that was another thing. Yeah. But we got past that. And so what I did was I just helped her out as far as musically wise, working on her videos, working on getting her, homework, like, figuring out your lyrics. What do you want to rap to people? What do you want to give to people? How you want to perform better? How are you performing? Watching your surroundings, all those type of things you need to learn as an artist, because this world is not always pretty as an artist. Definitely, like, people are gonna hate on you just because. So, but I was just trying to help her develop herself more as an artist, actually. So, she gets all the credit herself. I would never take any credit. Yes. Ever. and you guys done a lot of credit, getting her look and everything else. I was just helping her develop more musically, get out there more musically.
Yes.
And so she'll be coming out. She just, everything takes work and time. So
Expand, right?
right. I definitely love helping other artists. Like, I'm one of those people. Some people will know be my name and some people will be like, who is that? But definitely I'm behind the scenes somewhere. So
Good. Wonderful. So, with your successful journey, who has helped you? Who has guided you? Who has influenced you to become the woman you are today, to want to help these people, to want to reach out to the community and be the person that you are?
I believe every adult in my life along the way, one way or the other, has helped me. I give credit to everybody. I give credit a lot more to my hardships because a lot of things I've had to basically learn on my own. Nobody ever really said, hey, Fred, this is how you do this. I've always, unfortunately, had to learn the hard way. But I give credit, my parents, my fiance, everything of that nature, friends over time, other people that was willing to be like, hey, let me show you this real quick, or just watching. Or coming to a new city and just meeting people that are willing to, work with me and give me a chance. So definitely give credit to everybody along the way.
Wonderful. Well, that's awesome. As for me, my success, my journey with hair, with my job, I want to thank the people that guided me. I don't have any names to thank.
Yes, I feel, yeah. It was kind of hard.
The people that guided me is who I want to thank. The people that led me on my journey. And one, I definitely thank God because He definitely helped me out and kept me motivated along the way. Because I could be just sitting at home and not doing anything, but I want to do things in my life. I want to get out there. I want to expand my horizons and to endless possibilities.
Definitely. I agree with that. Nothing, like you said, a lot of it is just people along the way. And like I said, I work in healthcare. My patients have been everything to me over time of lessons of life. People talk about people being a CNA, but it has humbled me majorly of learning life lessons. Nothing's better than somebody who's 80, 90 telling you how to live.
Yes, definitely. All right, well, we almost at the end of the show. So I just want to know, what's your social media handles? Tell them where they can find you. Tell them how to reach you.
Right now, the best way to reach me is Facebook. You can look up Greg J on Facebook. I do have other sources, and I may post them on my Facebook, but Facebook is just my main source, and I try to keep it that way because I like to have something privately to myself. But if you want to reach out to me, you can reach out to me Facebook, or they can ask you, and you can pass on all my information. But just look up Greg J on Facebook. I pretty much message back really quickly and things of that nature.
Wonderful. You got any new things coming out soon for us to hear, manage, anything?
I'm working with some artists also. I'm coming out with new music, and definitely for my birthday, if you haven't heard, check my page out. We'll be doing something big for my birthday. You'll hear from me sometimes.
When's the birthday?
The celebration for everybody is November 7th. My personal birthday is November 9th. So I'm a Scorpio. So yeah, definitely a Scorpio. So
Feisty.
I'm not feisty.
I said you feisty.
Yeah, I'm not feisty.
Okay. So those are your new projects you're working on?
Definitely.
So can we know the artist you're working with, or is that a top-notch secret?
Those are secrets.
We gotta wait on
Yeah.
Okay.
Definitely.
Well, I can't wait to hear some music and these people you shouted out earlier, these artists, post them on your page so then we can go follow them and listen to their music and things like that.
Yeah, there's a lot of artists I do post on my page that don't get as much credit as they should, but they should. Yeah, that's part of mine. They should.
That's how I feel as well. All right. So we're gonna play a little couple songs, and then we're gonna do a little shout outs, and then we're gonna get going, you guys. So up next, we got to play this next song here. One moment. I believe this is by Dre and J. All right, we got to get straight into it.
Gang, gang. Motherfucking gang, gang. Motherfucking gang, gang. I'm a soldier. Call my shoulder. Nigga, no shoulder. What's my freaking? Good water, baptized. Yes.
So we got to play Taco Man. All right. That was Taco Man by one of our local Omaha artists. That was a request we had, so we just played that, and sounds pretty good to me.
Definitely.
Yeah. All right. So I just want to give see if Miss Dre, I'm so sorry, Dre. See if you had any shout outs to shout anybody out tonight.
Like I said, I always give shout outs to my homie Jazzy B. You can check her out on Jarrell Perry on Facebook. You can check out my security guy, Jay Mendez. You can check out my fiance, Tiki Levine. Check out JMoneysHairExt. You can check out another page, Red Stephanie. She's been helpful to me lately, and all those other people that I didn't name. But you can check us out on my page, definitely.
All right. And I just want to say hashtag Justice for Breonna Taylor. I want y'all to get out and vote. Voter registration ends October 16th, so make sure y'all get registered. We do not want Trump in office, so get him out. Period. I do want to shout out my shop, Drip and Slay with V's Fashion, JMoneys Hair, and also T's Nails. I also want to shout out a couple people. Brianna Lala, she did my flyer, so if you need a flyer maker, Brianna Lala is out there as well, so hit her up. She is an Omaha flyer maker. That is her Facebook name, so find her on Facebook, and she can definitely help you out with a flyer if you need. Lastly, I do want to shout out the L402 with Dorch Boy is up next at 6 o'clock, so definitely catch him at 6. And we out of here, 1690 AM to 1. Catch us next Saturday at 5 to 6.